Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy Vann with Fantastic Finances and I teach velocity banking on this channel. So I like to answer questions when I keep getting a repeat question in the comments, and I am seeing a lot of people asking, how do I use a credit card to pay for my loans? And that's a very good question because loans, of course, want cash. They don't want your credit leverage. They want cash. They want you to pay cash payments to them via your checking account, and they will not take credit card payments. Now, that is where the balance transfer checks come into play. This is not a cash advance from your credit card, so there won't be a fee. This is literally a check that you can write to a loan company. Now, not all credit cards are created equally, so they may not allow balance transfer checks. So if they don't, then you're going to have to go to another credit card that does have the checks if you are wanting to use checks to pay your loans. Now, not all loan companies will accept credit card transferred checks, so you will have to verify that if they do or don't. Now, if they don't accept a check that you have written to them from your credit card balance, then you can write the check to yourself. Write the check to yourself, put it in your checking account, pay your bill. So when you do chunk an amount and you need a check, and your credit card allows you to do balance transfer checks, then of course you will try to make it directly to the loan company. If the loan company will not accept it, then you can write it to yourself. If you do a transfer balance check from your credit card, try to make sure that you're getting a 0% or a lower percent. Velocity banking is about not paying interest charges. So it's important that you do a little bit of research, find out which credit cards are going to allow you to use balance transfer checks. Find out if your loan company will accept the balance transfer checks, and if they will, great, and if they don't, write the check to yourself. There is a second option, and that is through a third-party company called Plastique. Plastique will write checks directly to your loan companies from your credit card balance. If you have a MasterCard or Discover, you can use Plastique. The way it works, you'll go in, you'll set up an account with Plastique. You'll enter your credit card information. You'll enter the loan information. You can go in and set up a schedule to where they will send out your chunks, your payments, whatever you're doing, directly to the loan company. It's literally a check that they write. They do charge a 2.5% fee to do this. The way to offset the fee is if you're using a card that offers rewards, 2 to 3% would cover your Plastique fee, even if it's 1.5%, because the interest that you are going to be saving on paying that loan down, like we teach with velocity banking, will be worth that 2.5% fee. But you can offset that if you use a credit card that allows a reward. Just to summarize what I said to answer the question, can I use a credit card to pay my loan? Yes, you can. So I hope that this helps answer any of your questions. I gave you two options. Use the credit card balance transfer checks. Great option. If the loan company won't take them, then write it to yourself. If your credit card company doesn't allow balance transfer checks, then go through Plastique and let them take care of that for you. Like I said, you can set that up and then just push a button when you are ready to send it and go, and then you can put all of your income right back into that credit card to continue your velocity banking. I hope that I've answered your question. I realize that a lot of people are not going to like this because they just cannot get over the credit card or the line of credit being a good idea, and that's just a mindset. I'm not mad at them. That's the way we were taught, and that's just the way we were taught to do checking. That's the way we were taught to do our finances. So don't be upset at people that say, you're being ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. This is the silliest thing I've ever heard. Don't be mad at them. They just don't understand. And I love to sit down and run the numbers with someone like that, because velocity banking wins every time. If you're working with a mortgage, a student loan, anything with an amortized rate, you can almost always beat it with a line of credit. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I personally answer each question that I get. And when I get ones like this that I keep getting over and over, I will do a video on it. I realize that a lot of people have a lot of questions out there. You've never heard of velocity banking. It doesn't make sense, but stick with it and you will see that it will change your financial life. So I want to thank my subscribers before I leave. If you're not a subscriber, please like and subscribe and get notifications anytime I do a video. I try to put them out at least 4 or 5 times a week. I want everyone to come to the knowledge of velocity banking so that you can get your finances in great shape, stop the worrying, and have financial peace. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.